Racing at Randwick for the top-up show. Mark Lambert and myself, Glenn, we're here.
Can it get better? Like, it's just, this is perfection, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice day. They did say 25. It's not. It's like about 19. It feels like 15. It's a bit cool.
Yeah, it'll get
Beautiful.
there. It'll get there because you were watching the wind. You might be able to see the flags in the background there. Wind is southwest, moving around. It's going to end up northwest in the middle of the afternoon, and well, it just couldn't, as I say, it couldn't get any better. We've had a number of interesting market moves overnight. Kick off with the highway, where there isn't a great deal happening. I guess this is a bit of a wait and see type affair. Are you still as bullish as you were yesterday on the resuming gem dealer?
Absolutely.
That's fantastic. I love it when you get that sort of clarity.
Just like in running. What a beautiful thing, doing all the work on the race yesterday, and there's the 6 reserves all scratched. The only horses you didn't look at. Oh, hallelujah. Gosh, I love when reserves are scratched.
Well, look, I'd prefer not to have the reserves in the first place. But anyway, race 2, Cyber Intervention on the blow. Missy Beale, which was the horse I was quite bullish about, is the overnight firmer. We get a lot of these dum-de-dum races at Randwick. They stick them on race 2. They generally are over a mile. I'm surprised you can't get a better field for a 78 worth 125,000.
I'm with you, Mark. Missy Beale straight at the front. Back in distance suits. Horses flying. Baker's going good. 5 a win and 3's the danger.
Okay, race 3. True Detective remains steady. Quite a bit matched early on the fair.
What price?
At
260.
Yeah. Superium's on the blow. I guess that 1100 to 1300 is a question mark today. And Gord, very keen on True Detective, setting himself up here at Randwick and coming back to his own age, to racing the older horses, which is pretty tricky business in August. But yeah, look, I thought this horse would get out. I don't know what, it seems a relatively promising bunch of horses with holes in them.
Yeah. I thought the winning numbers were 3 True Detective, 2 Lacello. It's the one with the platform.
Well, because it came back in distance the other day.
Almost
had
like
the 1200.
Strong barrier trial.
Yeah.
And I think the best way in the race for me is going to be number 4 Mandela, mainly because it's $13.
Yeah, it seems, for a horse that's been, very, very short at 2 Saturday meetings recently.
Yeah.
It seems to have been heavily discounted.
Kind of didn't like any other runners. And how fillies are in the up and coming, like, I'm still getting over that, Mark. You told me about it yesterday and I hadn't even noticed. It's disgrace.
Well, it's a movable feast. I mean, we like to think that we hang on to the way things were, but, we've got a whole new carnival coming up that...
We're 10 years away of golden slipper runners for transgender only. What's going on with this world?
That's what's going on. It's in a state of flux.
Yeah.
But what also is going on, you're watching the cricket last night and up pops a bloody ad for odds and evens.
It didn't do that.
It did.
That must be on the cricket, that. How many, whether the ball's on the wicket's on the 2nd delivery, the 4th delivery, the 6th delivery, or the 1st delivery, the 3rd delivery, the 4th delivery, and a split's a maiden.
A good man pointed out to the fact to me that all the Racing New South Wales emails, the tips from Brad Gray, they're all coming out with odds and evens bets. So it'll be back this horse and play this in the odds and evens.
Let's just bat on. We'll save the game.
Staying race, Scholarly, an overnight firm of $6 into 5. Our candidate remains steady at a pretty short quote. Once again, a race that looked like race 2 to me. Not a lot happening up front, and with a favourite that's got a question to answer. We're certainly excited by how well he's been going, but a bit of time off and
a Rosehill win.
Yeah, and a Rosehill win.
And a cheap win.
Yeah. So
top pick. 5, 2 the danger, and then a couple of little bits and pieces there, tiny bits and pieces, but not many hopes.
Getting to the exciting stuff, race 5, where Libertini retains strong favouritism, Flit's on the blow, Glenn. I guess the scratchings have helped Libertini and hurt Flit.
Yeah, I suppose. I was surprised after finishing at the tapes this morning how poorly Tenley trialled and that Flit didn't trial much better.
Are they harder to read than you imagine, Cummings? Because we've got another one later that seems to have trialled a little bit iffy as well.
Yeah. I suppose the favourite gets the job done there, mate. I know Gord's bullish about it. He does get this type of favourite right, Gord.
He does. Look, this favourite has done everything right as far as preparation's gone.
Yeah.
She's been dynamic in her 3 runs. I just, unfortunately, she has beaten Ants in her last 2 runs, and
It's almost like she won the 100 metres at school at Oxford Falls Public with 75 in the school, and she's got the best times. But you're going to race the 100 metres boys from Joey's, and
yeah, she's got times to beat them, but
but it hasn't really faced them.
Yes. What will happen today?
No disrespect to Oxford Falls Public School. I'm sure you're a great school.
The Group 3 Show County, heavily backed today. Baller into $5 from it's halved its price. Tropes firmed, Cascadian on the blow. Another very interesting race with horses coming back.
All 3 of us mentioned the bottom 2 pretty strongly on the show yesterday, and all that's happened by that is all the prices have corrected. Gord's probably on at the $9 and $6, and you and me are kissing our ass.
Oh well, we'll see how this goes. Another great race for Mounting Yard Mail as well.
I'm excited about the game, mate.
The Warwick Stakes, which is known otherwise around these parts, there's various banners and colours and all sorts of. There's even a drink named after her. Go and order your Winks cocktail.
You can come out here and meet Chris Waller between 2:40 and 3.
I wonder if, there must be a Winks odds and evens.
Where's Winks? Why isn't she here? I suppose she's in a barn somewhere, being a mum. Who knows where she is?
Not much happening here.
Not much happening at all. And
does anyone know what's going to win this race?
Summer down.
Wouldn't be the stupidest thing. I mean, they are much better sprinters than he is, but he looks the only one that's been well prepared for the race.
He's well prepared for the race, I'm telling you. He's going to get on the last 800 in about 46.5. I wonder if they'll catch him. He's only $51 outsider. Geez, Happy Clapper went like a dromedary in the trial, didn't it?
Yeah, the theory is that,
Heavy saddle, was it?
Well, who knows? That's the trick with trials, and of course not wearing his blinkers, blah, blah, blah. Glenn, the penultimate Your Horse Dyslexic is well tried here into 8.5. But I noticed that every man and his dog wants to tip Mizzy as their best of the day. It's sort of like, well, all roads lead to Mizzy.
Yeah, 13 starts, 1 win, Mizzy. She's got a few little chinks. She's talented. I can see her winning. I can't imagine I'll be backing her.
No. I was left field there, Agent Pippa. No one else wants to know anything about it other than
who?
Someone, it is $13 into 10.
Well, look, at least you'll be able to pull your shoulders back if it lobs, but I don't think you're going to get the chance, mate, because everyone gives it none.
Okay. And the nightcap, Gord was with the opening favourite, which remains about 220. I'm surprised it's not out.
No, me too.
And you're forecasting number 7
to win and start favourite, but maybe I'm wrong about the starting favourite. Prime Canto would be hard to beat there, and even though it ran the slow time, I think Sweet Deal's still a good bet at $9.
So we do 4 shows a week. You're seeing one of them, but the other 3 shows, the Rant on Monday, midweek preview on Tuesday, and a Saturday preview on Friday. Not only that, you get sets from me every Metro Sydney meeting and the all-important Mounting Yard Mail 5 minutes before each race direct to your phone. Added to that, you get lots of little
tidbits.
Trinkets. Yes, that's right. And
watch Mark argue with his brother-in-law Gordo. As I said in the middle, it's just
game of tennis.
It's nice being in a family stink in a business. I like it.
Yeah, so all that you get for $22 a week, and the first 2 weeks are free. So if you see the card pop up there on the screen and you've not tried us, just click on the link, go and sign up, and you're welcome to have a look, free of charge, obligation free. Can't do better than that. Hope to see you soon.
Bye.